The September 11th attacks, also known as 9/11, were 4 coordinated Islamic terrorist suicide attacks by al-Qaeda against the United States in 2001. This tragedy was the worst terrorist attack in the United States that left a very deep wound because it killed more than 3,000 innocent victims. Initially in 1996, Osama bin Laden of the Islamic militant organization al-Qaeda in Afghanistan issued his first fatwa, declaring war on the United States and demanding the expulsion of all American troops from the Arabian Peninsula, because after the Gulf War was over, bin Laden wanted the US to stop acting aggressively against Muslims in his area, as well as stop sanctions against Iraq and stop supporting Israel. But America at that time, led by President George W. Bush, ignored the threat because they would never have an agreement with the terrorists and launched another attack on the Taliban, who at that time were also protecting members of Osama bin Laden. From there, the September 11th attacks occurred. This attack was planned by Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, who first conveyed it to Osama bin Laden to crash the plane into the Pentagon headquarters in Washington, D.C. This proposal was then approved by bin Laden, who then, under Khalid's direction, they began to gather 19 jihadists, a very organized plan that was drawn up for approximately 3 years because 1 year before the attack, several members of the terrorists had unknowingly undergone training in the United States by taking flight classes and physical training. The attack occurred in the morning, precisely on Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, where 19 terrorists succeeded in hijacking 4 commercial aircraft, 2 Boeing 757s and 2 Boeing 767s. These aircraft are classified as large transport aircraft that can accommodate more than 250 passengers on long-distance flights across countries and have a lot of fuel. When taking over the plane, at least 15 people were killed by the terrorists, most of whom were the pilot, co-pilot, and several passengers, while the remaining passengers could only stay in the plane following the terrorists' instructions. Then 5 hijackers crashed American Airlines Flight 11 into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, 1 WTC, and at 9:03 a.m., 5 other hijackers crashed United Airlines Flight 175 into the South Tower, 2 WTC, instantly killing everyone on board. 5 hijackers on a 767 also crashed American Airlines Flight 77 into the Pentagon at 9:37 a.m. Here, the terrorists were actually targeting the White House. Finally, the 4th plane, under the control of the hijackers, crashed United Airlines Flight 93 near Shanksville, Pennsylvania at 10:03 a.m. The passengers resisted because they heard that the terrorists had crashed 2 previous planes into the WTC buildings, but the passengers were unsuccessful. The WTC building itself collapsed due to this attack, and there was a fire for several hours. All activities stopped at that time to focus on saving themselves or trying to save people at the scene.